Every spring, I see soft pastels of pink, green, and blues. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but today I want to show you a few ideas that go a little bit outside the box. So, hello everyone, and welcome to Decorating with Barbara. Today's video, I'm going to share with you some spring living room decorating ideas. But these are not your typical spring decorating ideas. We are going to think outside the box today. Now, some of these ideas are very simple and elegant, and then there will be some that will be a little bit more bold and unexpected. So make sure you stay until the end so that you can see how it all came together. And I think you might be surprised. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so for my first idea, instead of going straight to florals as my anchor piece, I wanted to bring in some extra long over-the-top outdoor branches. So I took a basic stem and clipped off a few of the branches, and then I used floral tape to adhere the stems to the outdoor branch. And just like that, it went from drab to fab. Now, if you want a really full branch, then you're going to have to add quite a few stems. But sometimes I think less is best, and a few stems look great in a vase as well. There's no right or wrong way to do this. And so in my last video, someone asked, how did I do the branches in the dining room? And this is pretty much how I did those branches as well. Okay, let's get back to the living room. Now, next to the stems, I'm placing a wooden bowl, and I'm thinking outside of the box in terms of what I put in the bowl. And so I have placed 2 books in the bowl instead of your ordinary bowl filler. Okay, so on to our next look. Now, I'm thinking outside the box with the unexpected color. Now, when people think of spring, you think of spring pastels, but today I'm combining navy blue and slate blue with my neutral color palette. And this just gives off a more sophisticated look and a touch of elegance. Now, I'm fluffing the pillows by dropping the pillows on all 4 sides, and this gives the pillows a full and luxe appearance. But this only works with feather pillows. Now, I'm placing the light colored pillow on the back because it helps the couch to stand out as well as the dark navy pillow. And so I just absolutely love these pillow combos, and I will link them below in case you're interested. So I have a few more pillows that I'm going to place out, as well as this beautiful light blue throw. And then we're going to move on to the coffee table. And guys, that's my favorite, so make sure you stick around. But before we get over to the coffee table, if you are enjoying this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up by hitting the like button. Okay, so here I'm placing a drink table between the 2 chairs, and I just love the color of the stone. Okay guys, so let's move on to the curated coffee table. Now this is my favorite, and stay with me because I'm going to give you 3 different looks. We're going from more is more to less is best. Okay, so I picked up this marble tray while I was out thrifting. It was $14.98, which was an excellent price, and all I needed to do was come home and clean it up. And so here I'm just adding some layering items, some books and trays, so that you can place some of your curated pieces or vintage finds that we all love to put out. Okay, so here I have a vase that is a threshold vase, but I picked it up from Goodwill a few years ago. And I'm going to place it here in the center of the table with some pretty roses inside, but later on I decided to swap it out, so make sure you stay tuned. I do like the roses and they are pretty, but I went with a different look. Okay guys, so I switched things up a little bit with the layout. I started out with the florals in the middle, but I felt putting the florals on the edge made more sense if I'm sitting here watching TV. Now here's look number 2. Or you can try this look. And so I wanted to bring presents to the fireplace wall. So I'm bringing in tall items with the candelabra and the tall vase. And in the vase, I used more outdoor branches along with some stems. So I have 2 unexpected items on the fireplace, which are the stems, the tall oversized stems, and the black and white box. I thought that was unexpected. Adding the black and white box in with the blue decor, and it just added a touch of something different. Now here is my brown leather chair. Now it's dark for spring and it's a little bulky, so I'm bringing in some softness with this cotton throw and the soft textured pillow. All right guys, so I absolutely love the way the room turned out. I love the bookcase. It's bright and airy, but one thing that I did that I felt was very important for this space is to add in the dark colors in the vase and then down here in the bowl. That helped me to keep the blue from looking too light and airy. And I felt like bringing in those dark tones really helped to achieve my goal. Now the vase has shades of brown, it has shades of gray and black in it. And then the marble bowl has the same shades, brown, black, and gray. And I just felt that that was so important for adding that anchor color for this room. It also helped to pull in the brown of the chair. So I love having the neutral colors, and I love having the brown chair. It's very classic. The brown is a classic color, and it just works. It's beautiful with the light shade of blue, and the cream just helps to soften the chair even more. And then you come around to the pillows. Now you guys know I talked about these pillows before. They're from Angelic Interior Designs, and yeah, they're beautiful pillows. I love the colors. The animal pattern pillow is in navy. I'm not sure if you can tell. And then the geometric pillow on the front, it has all the shades. It has navy, tan, that soft blue, ivory, and a little bit of gray. And I just think it works perfectly with the color palette in the room, and it also picks up the color in the sofa, which is taupe. And then when you come to the coffee table, I wanted to make sure I brightened up the black table, so it was important to add in that soft blue. Now this isn't a baby blue, it's kind of like a muted slate blue, and it's very pretty. And then I wanted to add in the navy, to bring the navy back over here to pull in the navy from the pillows. If you can see on the back table, I also pulled in a navy book with a brown book on top. And then you have the gold candlesticks, which pulls in the warm shade, and that just helps to pull in the color on the brown chair. And then I saw this bowl at HomeGoods, and I really like the way that looks. I love the color, and it does have a little variation of a tan color in it as well, and it has navy on the inside, so that was the perfect bowl. For some people, you may think that the coffee table is overcrowded, but this is when you can bring in those pieces that you may have collected, or just favorite pieces that you love seeing out. And I think this is the perfect time to bring out some of those treasures and place them on a tray, group them on a book, or even inside the tray like I did here. So you can take some of your special pieces and group them together. I could have put 3 pieces on top of the book if I had 3 smaller pieces that I would have liked to have seen out instead of the one large piece. So I think this grouping of the trays and then placing things on top of the book really adds to the look of the coffee table, as well as allowing you to see some of your treasured pieces without it looking too busy. Now, you might ask, why the black and white box? Well, this is the same concept that I used in the bookcase. I needed something to weigh down the blue so that it wouldn't look too light and airy. That's what I mean when I said we're doing something different and we're thinking outside of the box, because you probably wouldn't think to bring in the black and white box, but it definitely works with the blue, and it helps to keep the blue from looking too light. And then I went a little exaggerated with the stems. I did my same outdoor stick method and brought those in, except this time I left the flowers on the original stem. I just added a tall branch. I think everything ties together with the picture. This art piece I did pick up from HomeGoods. Now, this space is not your typical color for spring, but I love it. I'm not sure how it looks on camera, but in person, this room is everything. All right, guys, these were just a few ideas for how you can think outside the box and decorate your home for spring. It's fresh, elegant, and different. So let me know what you think. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you all at my next video. Bye-bye.
I got